The duck is a issue that happened in Fredonia, Kansas. I lived outside the city limits of Fredonia, Kansas at the time. And I, as you know, lived out in the county. I am the owner of multiple ducks. I now own chickens. I own 4 dogs. And I basically have a small hobby farm of waterfowl and poultry. I have given lots of advice to many people, and I run a rescue. I have multiple rescue ducks over the years. I've been doing, we had ducks years and years ago, and then we stopped having ducks for a while, and then I got ducks again starting in 2020 during COVID. I was off work, and it gave me something to do. And as someone who cares for waterfowl, I carry medications, all kinds of things. I have a vet on call that works with me with waterfowl. I have a pet duck that lives with me. And so I was called about a duck that a little boy had with him and brought to a friend's daughter-in-law's house. They didn't know what to do with it, so they gave it to me to care for until whether it was located as a wild duck or whether a family was recovered. I know the breed of duck because I can identify them, that it was a mallard, and mallards can be wild or domesticated. So an investigation was conducted later when the individuals who owned the duck got home significantly after work, and the family for that duck was located. A police officer came to the door, and as you know, my ex-husband had dementia, and he had been screaming and yelling all day and all evening, and particularly extremely bad that night. And he had interaction with the officer downstairs, came up screaming and yelling at me, and then later on I went down and got the little duckling and took it to the officer to return to the family. And that is what happened with the duck. How the duck came to be in the little boy's possession, I don't know. But because I am well known for being able to care for animals, I had it. There was a report made by the local officer. I don't know what was in his report, but the little boy who had the duck had taken it over to an individual's home, and like I said, that's how I ended up with it, because they knew I could care for it and have it feel set up at all given times. So the duckling was cared for until the family was